Hello and welcome back to my channel. So NSABERS reached out to me recently. They sent me this lightsaber that's right in front of me. I am super excited because this is actually a character lightsaber that I do not own, and I've always wanted this lightsaber because I think it'd be a really good spinning lightsaber. And so later in the video I'm going to do a spin test and show you if it truly is a really good spinning lightsaber. This is the box that your lightsaber will come in. I got mine in a NPixel version. The NPixel lightsaber is going to be labeled as a Neopixel because it is a Neopixel. On screen right now is everything that you need to know, whether it be the prices or if you want to see any of the features. I will have them on screen right now so you can read through it because it is a bit long. Now let's unbox Qui-Gon's lightsaber. So when you order this lightsaber, it will come in a box similar to this. It will have a bit more labels. I did rip mine off because I'm not putting my address just publicly out there. This is going to be the box that is going to be inside of that package. As you can see on the front, it says NSABERS right here. It has their logo and then another logo on the bottom corner. On the back of the box, you get this nice little lightsaber. Let's just go ahead and open this box. So removing the lid, the first thing that I see is the instruction manual. This is super handy to have around, especially if you've never owned a Neopixel lightsaber. Next, we have the display stand, which I'm going to show you guys what that will look like after the unboxing. Next, we have these white gloves, which are meant to protect your lightsaber from getting fingerprints all over it if you so choose to. Next, we have the toolkit, which I'm going to show you what's inside. It basically just has everything you'll ever need. Next is the Neopixel blade. I got mine in a 32-inch format. However, you can choose to get a 36-inch if you want a more movie accurate look. And then of course we have the hilt, which looks incredible. This hilt is just so smooth. I love the way it looks. This hilt design is so clean. And I do want to point out, look at these grooves in the hilt. It looks so sick. Now inside of that toolkit that you just got, it is going to have a blade plug. There's also going to be this display plaque, which is going to pair really well with your display stand, which I'll show you what that will look like. And finally, you get a bag with your charger, Allen wrench, and some blade retention screws to screw in your blade to the hilt. Now, I've only received a few display plaques when I've ordered lightsabers, so getting one is really cool. And just to show you what that looks like on the display stand, this is the display stand you're gonna get. I have never seen a black display stand come with any lightsabers that I've owned. I've always gotten the clear stands. This thing looks clean. It has the NSABERS logo. I'm trying not to blind you guys. It's just a really nice stand to pair really well with this hilt because this hilt is primarily all black. Now let's just put a blade on it. Let's just see what the first font is gonna look like. Now, I will say this blade is bright. Now this lightsaber comes with infinite colors, so you can set it to whatever color you want. For example, like this purple. And if you're not familiar with Neopixels, it does have gesture control, so you can turn your wrist to the right and it'll turn on the blade, and you can also twist it again and it will deactivate the blade. Let's do 2 more fonts. I love the color of this. Let me try to find a green font. There we go. This is what I'm talking about. This is a Qui-Gon lightsaber right here. And it does have smooth swing, so it's gonna have that realistic lightsaber sound, unlike Disney lightsabers, which, if you're not familiar, sound atrocious. This does have blaster deflection, and it has flash on clash. And it has lockup, which is a very cool feature. Now, I would show everything that this lightsaber can do, but I don't want to waste too much time because I want to go outside and give this bad boy a spin test. I'm going to head out and I'm going to give this an amazing spin test, or at least the best I can. I'm a little rusty, but we're going to see how well it's going to spin. Just to do a quick balance test to show you if you were curious, with a 32-inch blade, this is where the lightsaber is balancing. So you're gripping pretty close to that balance point, so you're gonna get really good control over the blade. Let's just get to it. Okay, so we are on top of a parking garage. It is 5 a.m, so there should be nobody here. There's a lot of space for me to spin this lightsaber, so we're gonna show off what this can do. Look at that. Alright, so that is the spin test. I would try like more like complicated throws, but I'm so worried about dropping this and I really don't want to damage it because this saber is incredible and it looks amazing and it's very movie accurate. So I really don't want to scratch and dent it up by like dropping it on this like hard concrete. For spinning, I definitely got to give it a 10 out of 10. It is super comfortable to grip up here. Now for the overall appearance of this lightsaber, I am going to give it a 9.5 out of 10. The only reason why I am docking half a point from this lightsaber is purely just because the blade retention screws, they are a bit like off-centered. So like there are 3 screws that you're supposed to put in, and there's a screw on the front, the back, and then one on the side, and then not one on the other side. That is my personal OCD. So that's just a little like nitpick that I have, but other than that, this is amazing. So yeah, overall score with a 9.5 and a 10, that is going to be an average of 9.75 out of 10. Amazing lightsaber, highly recommend it. If you are looking to buy a Qui-Gon lightsaber, this lightsaber is for you. And there you have it, that is the Qui-Gon Jinn Neopixel Lightsaber from NSABERS. This lightsaber is definitely a fine addition to my collection. And if you are thinking about purchasing this lightsaber or any lightsaber from NSABERS, I am affiliated with them, so if you use my discount code BDelansky, you can save yourself 7% off at checkout. And with that, that is going to be the end of this video. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and like the video, subscribe if you want to, and comment down below what are your thoughts on this lightsaber itself. Do you own a Qui-Gon Jinn lightsaber? Or if this video has influenced you to get this lightsaber, feel free to let me know in the comments. But yeah, that is going to be all for this video. Thank you for watching and I'll see you guys in the next video. May the Force be with you.